What a switch up.
Look at that, guys.
What
They're
a
leading,
switch up.
the read.
Whew.
He nailed it.
This felt weird, but it felt really great.
I
Because
agree.
whenever Andrew and I go out for dinner, actually, whenever Andrew and I do anything social, I always feel like I have to lead. I feel like I'm the one taking him out on a date. I'm finding the restaurant. I'm booking us like the cute table in the corner.
I feel like Pretty Woman. I feel like
I get the drinks menu. I'm ordering for him. He's like talking to the waiter. I'm like, no, babe. Trust me. You'll like the steak. Then he'll order the steak a certain way. I'm like, no. He'll take it. It makes it sound like we're in a slightly odd relationship.
it's a very odd relationship.
Yeah.
But anyway, how are we doing today, guys? We have any dad wins, dad fails? What do we got?
I've got, I don't know, a win/fail.
Let's hear it.
We've had like our two twins are going through this 4-month sleep regression.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought for a period of time, high-fiving, we've got this thing figured out. They're in the snooze and they've now outgrown these swaddles. And so the nighttime wake-ups this past week or so have been pretty brutal. So 2 nights ago, they were finally back into some kind of routine. We had just changed the swaddles and I think they were just finally getting used to it. So we go to bed. It's maybe 2:30 in the morning, and our 2 big kids now share a room, or wanted to for a while.
Gotcha.
And suddenly we hear on the baby monitor, "She threw up! She threw up!"
It's a code red.
And so I walked in.
Terrible. There's nothing that blows up your night like.
But you know when I opened the door, the smell of the vomit really hit me.
Oh man. Yeah.
And so my eldest rather, is at the front of the room. And she was about to come out and she's like, Dad, she threw up. Like her younger sister, she threw up. So I go over and bear in mind, I had a procedure done on my eye. So I've had like blurry vision in my right eye.
Mm.
I walk in without my glasses. I can barely see what's going on. And so it's dark. I don't want to turn the lights on because I was still trying to preserve whatever sleep I thought I could still recoup.
Yeah.
I don't want to fully wake up.
Just gonna follow your nose in that one.
Yeah. When you get smacked with the scent, you kind of just got to say either I'll worry about it in the morning or
Yeah. Let me.
I picked up my youngest, or my second oldest rather, and I picked her up to like take her into like the bathroom. And as I put her down, I was drenched in throw up. And so anyway, at that point I had to call like Mayday. I had to call my wife because, you know, my eldest was up at this point. So we needed to kind of like divide and conquer, hose her down. And so we go, okay, who's going to sleep with a throw up kid? And I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I'm already covered in throw up. I'll do it. So I then sleep in the bed with my second oldest. My oldest then goes and sleeps with my wife. The twins are in their room. I get awoken about an hour later in the middle of the night. And my kid is like looking over me and she's already done the deed. And I look down. I'm just covered in it. But Naveed 2.0 is like, it is what it is.
yeah, just rolled over and went to bed.
So you're not a reactive puker, I take it. Like if someone pukes on you, do you guys get that twinge?
don't.
Where you're like,
I don't. And actually similar to what he said, you know, a whole bunch of episodes ago, I think I'm just the go-to person for my kids when throw up happens. Because that was an oddly bonded experience. Because the last couple of days, she's been such a like daddy's girl, wanting to like have me. Like she's been, every time she goes to bed, my wife will do the bedtime routine. She's like, no, I need to tell dad something.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, what do you mean? And so I'll go in and she's like, can you lay down next to me?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Trauma bonding.
Yeah, trauma bonding. 100%
Trauma
bonding.
bonding.
I don't know if that's a win or a fail, but
That's good. That's good.
That's what.
good.
we're in
Matt?
the same boat with the sleep thing. Unfortunately, yeah, our 3-year-old she got into this habit of like trying to demand stuff like right after you close the door. It like lights her out.
Oh my gosh.
And then all of a sudden,
Same.
Dad. Again, she's the one that won't get out of bed for anything. She just screams. So she's either screaming for me or she's screaming for her sister. And I have to go in and be like, what are you doing? Like she's sleeping. Like, what do you need? And she just comes up with something. And it's getting rough. It's got to the point where like last night we had to be like, I went in there like probably 5 times.
Yeah. Who's like the authoritarian at night in your guys' house? Yeah.
You. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has to be.
I'm 100% like,
Yeah.
I don't care if you're thirsty.
Yep.
You've brushed your teeth. You
Yep.
took your drink. You went to the bathroom.
That's right.
You're not afraid of anything.
You're
There's
safe.
nothing-
You're fine.
You're safe.
Go to
You're
bed. Yeah.
fine. And I'll do this thing where like, I'll be like, I'll sit outside your door for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You can decide if you want to go to bed or not, but I'll be out there for 5 minutes. If you decide not to go to bed in 5 minutes, that's up to you.
You don't use baby monitors in your house anymore, right?
No. We actually rarely, even when we had kids, we rarely would use baby monitors. Like the first
Ignorance
like
is bliss,
week or
baby.
two. Yeah, the first week or two when we like transitioned them out of our room, we'd use a baby monitor. But after that,
Oh, I use it just for talking. Because I just
We never had those. Like we never
Oh, the
had that
walkie-talkie
sort of
ones,
like,
yeah, the walkie-talkie
walkie-talkie ones. Yeah, we
so
never
like
did that.
in your situation where you're constantly going in, we battled that for a while. Now I'll just talk on it.
I've
Go
been
to sleep.
Yeah, I've been trying that
Over.
too, and she's just screaming.
Yeah.
But
Over.
It was one of those nights last night where I'm like, she's just gonna have to go to sleep. She
Yeah.
woke up this morning with like boogers drying on her face, which,
Yeah.
I hate seeing. Like,
It's hard because you always
I
feel
hate
like, how
doing that.
far do I go? Because it's only a couple weeks or a couple months of
Right.
it. But I
Yeah,
don't.
but when
I-
they're sharing a room, that's when I feel bad
That's-
because
yes.
like my eldest
Yeah,
is
the
always
other
like,
kid.
Dad, like I'm trying to sleep, and I'm like, you haven't done anything wrong. have
Mine
you?"
is reversed. My oldest is of the two little girls that I'm
Yeah.
referring to. It's the 5-year-old who's always
Really?
yeah, who's always like keeping the 4-year-old
Huh.
up. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Anyway, let's jump into today's topic.
let's
Dad
do it.
style. How you're just not that cool. How do you guys think about style in general? Like when did you guys notice that your style was maybe changing, or maybe take it back? What was your style? So after doing a little research, like they said when I was reading, was the 20s is sort of like your experimental phase of like what's going to be my style as an adult.
Yeah.
So take me into the mind or into the wardrobe of Naveed and Matt in your 20s. What were your 20s like?
So to set the scene, though, Matt and I were both single in our early 20s.
Yeah.
I was certainly single. You were married, though.
I was 22.
And so
I got married. Yeah.
But style evolves from like when you are single and ready to mingle.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was done. I was sweatpants and
Yeah.
Nike Monarchs, man.
Okay. So if I think about, so you're saying 20s?
20s, yeah. What were your 20s? When you were like experimenting with your style, like, okay, I can
Skinny jeans.
skinny. Well, of course, skinny
Yeah.
jeans. Have,
Skinny
you, have you
jeans.
stopped wearing skinny jeans?
Skinnier jeans. Skinnier.
Yeah.
Skinnier.
Like
skinniest.
paint on jeans.
Paint on
like
jeans.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
That's great.
I think I shared the story one time where like when we got engaged, I was wearing really skinny jeans. And it was like it looked like they'd been painted on. And when I put the wedding ring in there, it was just like popping out.
Yeah.
So I had to like do some maneuvering around and figure out how to get that to work. But no, so I'm also going to throw haircuts into this too.
Sure. Yeah.
It's-
Haircuts. Yeah.
It's,
style,
it's,
yeah,
it's
everything,
all
yeah.
it's all style. So I growing up used to rock curtains. I don't know if you ever rock curtains.
Curtains?
Is
No,
that
I
the,
don't
like-
know what that is.
Is that the
The middle
ones-
part.
The middle part.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
the
call it
middle
the
part.
butt cut.
Yeah.
The butt cut? No,
Okay.
curtains.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's more
Curtains.
Yeah.
More appropriate.
Yeah, more
appropriate. Yeah, I don't know. Butt cut made it
More
into the UK. We also used to call it the Hovis. Do you have Hovis bread here? You know how bread is shaped? Like you go and it like kind of goes and does like the butt. Looks like a butt.
Yeah, no. we don't.
Hovis.
Hovis, just
Nope.
a bread brand. Really unhelpful to this conversation, to be honest. So growing up, my mom always dressed me. I can actually remember my mom picking my clothes up until the age of 16. At
Oh wow!
least. Seriously.
Like buying them or like literally laying them out for you the day before?
Not laying them out. No, I
Okay.
wasn't that pampered. I was pretty pampered.
I mean, I don't know.
But she'd buy them.
Yeah.
So my mum bought all my dad's clothes. And from like a style perspective, my dad was actually reasonably stylish.
Yeah,
Like
snappy dresser.
He was a snappy dresser. He was a doctor, so he was like a suits everyday guy.
Okay.
And then on the weekends, he was like a chinos, button down,
Yeah.
jumper, shoes, like the whole like thing. And he also had like a good like skincare, hair care routine. So that's kind of where
You
Yeah,
inherited it.
you've mentioned your dad's hair care.
yeah.
before,
So
skincare,
all of
I
that,
should
all of
say.
that's inherited.
Passed it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Court not taught, as I always say.
Buy it twice or buy it nice, I always
Yeah.
say.
So I always had like that style from my mum up until the age of 16. After 16, I think you then realize like, hey, I have to make my own way in this
Sure,
world. So I tried like a whole bunch of stuff. I think 16 to 20 was when baggy jeans were big, like those grunge pants. You'd have like big baggy jeans with like the chains and like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oversized t-shirts with like bands and stuff like that. I grew my hair out. So I'd like,
Goth Naveed.
it wasn't never goth, never goth. No.
I could picture
No.
like
I was
gonna say,
the
the
dark
nails get painted?
eyeliner,
No,
black
no.
nail
Never
polish.
emo. Never went emo. It was actually right around the Justin Bieber time.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, more Bieber then.
More Bieber.
More Bieber, less.
Yeah, more Bieber.
Fall Out Boy or whatever.
Yeah,
whoever's
definitely
big
not
then.
Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
No. There were no demons I was working through. Life was pretty good. And then anyway, so
Well, your mom was dressing
she
you.
was
Yeah.
pretty snappy
He
dress.
just woke up and put his arms out, and all of a sudden,
Mama.
boom,
I don't
magically
even
dressed.
remember buying my own underwear until the age of 16. I think she was doing.
That's funny. So in your 20s, so you know your teens there in your 20s, what was your like?
So 20s
You moved to New York by then, right?
So I moved to New York in my early 20s. I also then transitioned away from getting my hair cut by an immigrant Syrian man who spoke no English for about 20 years to getting like an actual like hairstylist in a hair salon. I also started working out at that point in time. So I feel like you just feel like a lot more confident once like you get like your hair done, you're working out a lot more. Skinny jeans and a button down. That is everything that I wore as a dad. I really don't think I've deviated much from that. Like, I don't think my style has changed too much. Like, I see like all these trends out there now of like baggy jeans or like old man shoes, like the Monarchs or whatever they are. I think my style has remained pretty consistent for about 15 years.
Yeah, is that a good thing?
But everything I would
I have no idea.
Yeah, I would say though in culture, everything's gotten a lot more casual.
Oh my gosh.
'Cause
I love it. Go ahead.
I was going to say, like, when I started working, and this was like early 2000s, I was like, it was a button-up tie. It was a shirt, tie, and slacks every day except for Friday. You cannot wear.
Yeah, I was the same way.
That was the norm.
Yeah.
Like you wore a tie literally to work still every day.
I was in IT, and I was like by myself with computer. I'd every once in a while be like talking to someone in the office, but I wore a suit and tie every single day to work. Now nobody would ever wear that now.
What was your style outside of work?
I was, for me, I was like always more punk. So like I would always be
Mohawk.
like, yeah,
Thick chains.
thick chain. No, it was always like, think of it like baggier skater jeans.
Yeah.
Typically like, t-shirts, skater jeans, whatever. If I was like dressing up and going out nice, it was, button down and baggy jeans. Like I was a big baggy
You were a big
jeans,
baggy jeans
big
guy. I went through a baggy
not,
jeans
Not
phase
like
too.
Jinko jeans, but like more of like, skater jeans where they're like baggier but not crazy. That's why like when I see the style coming back out now, I'm like,
Right.
yeah, baby, this is my world.
Jeans have gotten super big. Like everything's baggy now.
Everything's
like
baggy.
I don't
Yes,
like it. I
it's-
don't like when we transitioned away from skinny jeans.
So have you tried any of them on?
I've got baggier.
No, have you tried like, so I went and tried like actual like because my sons are super, like my oldest son, he's super trendy. He's like he'll do all the, go to the thrift stores. He's one of those guys. And a couple of his buddies are the same way. And they wear these massive jeans, like insanely massive jeans.
When you say massive, you mean wide.
Wide,
Yeah,
wide
okay.
jeans. And so I was like, okay, maybe I should try them on. No, no.
Same way.
When you're 150 pounds and you're 6 foot tall, you can get away with it.
Yeah.
When you're 200 pounds and you're 5'10", it doesn't do well for you. It makes you look
Makes you stumpier.
make you look like a potato.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not
So
flattering.
anyway,
Yeah, I would say too for the harp on the skinny jeans, but the 20s, when I was in my 20s, I was doing a ton of music and it was all skinny jeans. It was all Italian medium shirts, tight shirts, but it's fun. We had a phase though coming out of college that was like the thrift store thing.
yeah, I think everybody.
where like you go there and like look for ironic shirts.
Yeah.
It's going to sound weird. I can
So
actually
funny.
picture what Matt would have been wearing in his 20s.
Yeah, you think so?
Black skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans. I had
Vans. Were you wearing Vans?
no, I
Black
was never a
fishnet
van guy.
shirt.
I was always wearing
Definitely no
boots.
black tight, like one of those like low cut whatever those shirts are.
like a low
Not
cut
a
V-neck.
V-neck.
No,
No.
like a low cut
like
like
the Italian eating pasta guy. It's like an arc shirt, like
Yes, yes.
one that arcs all the way down and back up. I know
with,
exactly
with
what you're
your
talking about.
chest hair
Oh
popping
yeah,
out, wearing a chain.
just absolutely shredding on
I
the
wasn't.
guitar.
No, I wasn't quite that bold.
You
I wasn't
not?
quite that bold. No. A lot of when I was young, like I was living in Charlotte in the South, and yeah, there wasn't like I said, most of my day was my work clothes.
Yeah.
And then after that, you just come home, put on something comfortable, or when you're going out, you
You know what's interesting is like living in like a big metropolitan area, like London and New York. Actually, no one really notices your fashion because
Really?
everyone is so out there with like fashion choices and statements anyway. You've got like people who are goths, whether it's like the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s.
Sure.
Then you've got like people who, think they're on like, whatever, New York Fashion Week every single week. Then you've got like the ones who won't let the skinny jeans go. Then you've got the ones who like will push the boundaries with like low cut tops and like all that stuff. So like the running joke always in New York was like, you wouldn't actually, when Halloween would roll around, like you wouldn't know it was a different day because you've just got people dressing so weird anyway. You'd be like, is he dressed as a homeless man? Or is she dressed as like a provocative nurse? Or like, is that just like them?
The provocative. Is she just going on
She's just
shift or
nurse.
is this Halloween?
I had to really search for the word provocative because there was going to
I'm
be
sure.
a little derogatory. Yeah.
I got a specific item here, but do you guys remember the pea coat?
The pea coat? No.
Yeah.
It's a
Like the
button up.
navy, like it's like a navy coat. Yeah,
like a navy coat.
Yeah.
Like those were like really popular,
Everybody had one.
and they just fell off at some
Yeah.
point.
Were
And
trench coats popular here? I feel like we had trench
not when
coats.
you're young.
Ever since Columbine, like
Yeah, right.
nobody's rocked a trench coat
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
since Columbine.
It's a bad look.
Like if you're walking around in a trench coat. Now I'm not talking about like I have like a wool coat that's like a dress coat, whatever. It's a little bit longer. But the full on trench coat, the Columbine incident made it like you don't wear trench coats anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
I don't see anybody with a
But
trench coat.
what about for you then? So like, forget like your early years. Your formative years were married years.
It was slacks, chino. Like I wore slacks pretty much every day, or chinos or whatever. Because even when I was in logistics, like you did not wear jeans to work every day. That was like you just didn't do it. And so it was just polos and you know.
Did your wife ever dress you?
Not really. Like she knows what I like, so she'll be like, "Oh, I bought this or bought that," but she really never dressed me. She was always. I'm pretty particular about my stuff in a weird way. But nowadays,
Have any of your wives ever questioned like your fashion choices? Have you ever like been ready for a date?
I asked my wife for I'm like, hey, help me out.
Oh,
here.
1 second. Your wife gave us a bunch of suggestions, Matt. Let me just pull those.
well, since you're talking,
I wouldn't be surprised. No, it's funny because like, did you guys fit stuff off the rack?
No,
I do.
You have a
nothing
body
does.
that would fit stuff off.
I'm the mannequin. 32 for
So that's the difference, right? Like it is so hard to find like a shirt that's not too long or the sleeves aren't too big. Like it just becomes a lot more challenging to like actually find pieces of clothes
That's
that
a
you
very humble
that
way
you
of
like.
saying I have big biceps.
And-
Matt over there.
Yeah.
You know,
So your wives have you've never walked down for date night and your wife's like, no. Andrew, go back upstairs.
Never.
yeah, same.
Never. She doesn't care. She doesn't care enough. I don't think.
I always.
Are you like? Is it because you're dressed too nice?
No. So
Is it because the sequins were bouncing off the light a little too hot?
Mine,
She's
obviously.
like, back
You're
off.
taking too much. Take the heels off.
No, I always say to my wife, "What are you wearing?" Because that sets the tone for like what we're wearing. So like if we're doing a date night and she's like, "I'm going to be wearing, I don't know, leggings, some like UGG boots and like a oversized whatever," I'm like, okay, I can be casual.
Yeah.
Or if she's like, "I'm wearing whatever, boots and this and a dress and whatever," I'm like, okay, so I at least need to iron a shirt. So like I actually now adapt my fashion around like what my wife wears.
That's fair.
Makes
That's
sense.
fair.
Yeah.
I typically will be, sitting in whatever, thinking we're going out. She comes in like
She does
all dolled up, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's one of those nights."
I preempt that.
So
I preempt that.
what are
every
your
time.
guys' staples? Like, what are the staples that you
Ooh,
could
good
wear
question.
anytime, whether it's casual or dressy or what? What do you guys always keep?
All right,
in your
I'm not just
closet
saying this
as
to
a
get like
dad?
I'm not just saying this to get brand deals, but Brooks staple
Brooks shoes.
shoes.
Yeah.
Staple. Chinos from Banana Republic, staple in my
Classic.
wardrobe. Actually, chinos from Gap, very good. Fit me really well.
Gap pants are good pants. For me
Yeah.
as well.
And then shirts. I like to go a little fancy with the shirts. A little Ralph Lauren action.
There you go.
I think they go really well.
Now
Same
you're
with
talking button ups or polos or just anything.
everything.
Yeah.
Anything from those guys.
Okay, yeah.
Like they do really well. Available for sponsorship. And then Uniqlo. Have you ever used anything from Uniqlo?
I don't even know what that is.
Really?
Same.
Do you know what Uniqlo is?
No.
A Japanese brand? Guys, look it up.
Oh, is that UNIQLO?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I've seen the name. I have no idea what they do.
Yeah. They are great, like staple stuff. So like, I don't like spending money on clothes, just as like a rule of thumb, because I feel like I cycle through clothes so quickly. Like I genuinely wear my clothes until you can't wear them anymore.
Sure.
And if I have spent a lot of money on it, it actually makes me generally sad. Like when that t-shirt or pair of socks or underwear or whatever like goes bad. I like will never buy expensive socks ever.
No, I mean,
I also don't buy expensive underwear unless my wife buys them, as you know, Lululemons.
Yep.
But I would never spend that myself. It's a circular reference.
Sure.
Because she's used my credit card.
Of course.
So
But you just don't like knowing you've spent. the money.
right, exactly.
You're like, oh, it's just magic that they showed up.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah.
Didn't even know.
Yeah.
Didn't
That's
even know.
my problem too. Like I'm a like bargain hunter value. So I'm like, there's just, and it's probably just the way I was raised or whatever. But yeah, there's certain stuff where you're just like, I like that. Looks nice. I'm not paying that for
100%.
like
Yeah.
a t-shirt or whatever.
But now, what about your wives? Do you guys care?
No, same way. Same as what Matt said. The running joke on my wife's side of the family is if you were to compliment like what they're wearing, they'd be like, yeah, I got it on sale at ...
That's a Midwest. That's a
That's
total
Midwest.
Midwest
Yeah,
thing.
that's just a Midwest.
You're always
Like,
bragging
even
about
if-
your deal.
Even if it is,
You're
or it
always
isn't,
bragging
they're
about
like,
your deal.
Oh yeah, I got it for whatever. Like,
And
what
they
do you-
always have to say it for cheaper, even if it's like a Balenciaga.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, I got it on sale for $1,700 for this piece of whatever.
Yeah.
So
no, but in terms of your wife buying clothing for you, or do you just not care?
No, not really.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Like, I don't really care if she goes and gets me something, but I will not buy it for myself.
Yeah, correct.
Like, these are, I don't know, $25 jeans from American Eagle that were on sale.
Yeah.
I will not go buy, $200 jeans. I just won't do it. But I think that's a dad thing. I think it's kind of like listen, I mean,
what's
between?
Well, I was going to say, I think we all know we're the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to like clothes budget for the family, right? Like, you have growing kids, like dad's at the bottom.
So going from the 20s to like first time dads, it's like you go from being like, okay, trying to attract a mate to like now survival mode. What does like your weekend wear look like? Because you're not wearing chinos on the weekend.
No, athleisure wear. Right? I live in athleisure wear.
Okay, I cannot, like, I try to get into athleisure wear. Like,
you can't wear it?
The typical, I don't really like joggers, like the
like
the Lululemon joggers and stuff like that. I'm like I don't care what the temperature is outside, I'll typically wear shorts and a sweatshirt, like a hoodie. And that's like my...
That's a Midwest thing.
That's my weekend wear. Is it?
Every man I see, even when it's snowing, like without fail, if you go to Target or you're taking out
There's
the
always
trash,
a couple guys with shorts on.
always.
In the snow.
It's an Ohio thing.
I don't know.
It's not a toughness thing for me. It's just
No,
like...
I'm not saying it's a toughness
just
thing.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Airy, all that sort of stuff.
I'm like jeans. Like, I'm the same way. I can't wear sweatpants outside of my house.
Are you kidding me? You wear jeans at home?
That's sometimes, yeah.
That's psychotic.
I'm like,
He like wakes up. He's just standing next to his bed with jeans on at 7 a.m. on a Saturday.
Psychotic.
well, here's the thing. That's
Putting his trench coat
because I
on.
know. That's because I know I'll be leaving the house at some point.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to change. If I know I'm leaving the house, I'll wear jeans. But I can't. I'm like, I can't wear sweatpants out.
Do you have
and I
that
know that's a thing. Like now everyone wears sweatpants out.
I don't wear sweatpants.
I'm just like, I don't get it, dude. Because when I was growing up, you wore sweatpants to the gym or to like run. Like, it was not something you just wear out.
Yeah, I don't. I still won't wear sweatpants out. I don't mind the athleisure stuff. I don't mind people wearing it, but I don't feel comfortable in it. I don't know why I don't feel
I feel
comfortable.
the complete opposite.
I feel like I'm wearing my pajamas out.
The
That's how
minute
I
I
feel.
get home from work, or the minute I get like the clock strikes like the weekend or whatever, I have to get out of jeans. I have to get out of chinos. Yeah.
I will be in this outfit until like 11 o'clock tonight before I change.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The minute I get home, I will push past all 4 of my children, push past my wife,
Van Damme your wife in the chest.
100%, just to be able to take off like the chinos.
Oh yeah,
and
see,
everything.
I wear my clothes all day.
See, I also like have a weird thing when it comes to washing jeans. Do you guys wash jeans?
I wash them.
It's a long time between washes.
Yeah.
So I don't like to wash jeans, and when having
That's the problem with kids.
right is sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers, boogers, ketchup.
So
whatever.
I've got a rotation of loungewear pants that I'm just like, you know what? I can go multiple days between washes. If it's got like sticky fingers on it, it really doesn't matter. But those jeans, nice jeans by the way, if those jeans get sticky fingers on them, you can't bring them back into the office in a day or two.
No,
you have to
you're
wash
stuck.
them again.
Yeah.
And I have a real aversion when it comes to how things feel on me clothes wise. Washed jeans. If I could hire someone to wear them as the first time prior to washing them,
Yes.
if you're available, let me know.
Yeah, no, I'm not fitting into 32s.
You might not be. You might not be.
I mean, I might. It might be how
That's
you
a
like
big booty.
how you like wearing your jeans, but it ain't
yeah.
gonna feel comfortable for me.
You'll be stretching them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a dump truck over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I've said the same things about shoes and about my jeans. Like, how much would you pay someone to wear your jeans? And is there ever going to be like an Uber for jeans? Like, listen, I can pay someone $12 to break in my jeans from new to like 2 washes, and I want them like 2 washes old, kind of worked in, that sort of thing. I don't think it's coming.
That's what thrifting is, though, right? Like you've technically bought one.
And I was big into thrifting in like the late 90s.
But the problem with thrifting is you still have to wash the jeans when you bring them home.
And they always smell. Like, it takes a long time
It
for
was
them to
hard
not
to
smell
find
like
stuff.
mothballs and bleach or whatever that scent is in a thrift store. What is that scent?
I don't know, but it's pretty rough.
It's like chlorine and bleach and
Well,
mothballs.
actually, let
It's-
me flip this a bit. And
They had to
this,
get all the blood off the shirts before they could sell them.
let me flip this a bit because this probably applies more to you than it does to Matt and I right now. Because one of my daughters, she'll always come up to me and be like, "That looks so cute, Dad," no matter what I'm wearing.
Okay.
But your kids are at an age where they can be honest about, does that look cute, Dad, or what are you wearing? How do your kids perceive yourself?
I mentioned trying on like the baggier pants because I don't like. I've always tried to stay like relatively stylish and not be like, okay, well now I'm in my 40s and I just don't care anymore. I don't subscribe to that philosophy.
Yeah.
So like I'll get like nice dress shirts and stuff like that for the things I need to do, but I don't. My kids don't really comment. Even my older kids, they don't really comment on stuff. But I don't also wear stuff that's like risky. Does that make sense? Like in your 20s, you might wear like something risky to be like, is this my style? Am I that guy? I don't really do that anymore. It's like I'm pretty settled in my lane. Like I've got these type of shirts, a brand called Faraday. I freaking love this
That's
brand.
a good point. I've got specific brands that without fail.
And you just rock them.
So Banana Republic chinos, like I had picked up like 7 or 8 pairs from New York back in 2018. And through 2023, they were still good because I had so many on like rotation.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. I went to buy some more because a couple were looking a little bit like old, gone, discontinued.
Yeah, completely gone. Yeah.
We went on a family vacation to Florida a few years ago, and we were at like one of these outlet
I was
malls.
about to say, you hit up an outlet, right?
We hit
You know
up
you
an-
got one on the east side,
Dude,
right?
well, this was in Florida.
Yeah.
We were on a family vacation. We hit up an outlet. That Banana Republic had those
found
chinos.
them?
I like probably bought another 7 pairs and had to pay for extra baggage. And I was like, it's actually worth it. Like the $50 I paid for extra baggage is worth me and the peace of mind of getting these chinos. So if I like something, I'll buy a whole bunch
That
of
is
them.
the frustrating thing though about you find like something that fits really well, you wear it forever, and then you go back and things have changed. They change stuff so fast now in like any of the big brand stores. That
Do you guys ever pace your stuff that you have in your closet? Like, all right, I really like this pair of jeans, so I'm going to wait till
Yes.
Isn't it bizarre?
Do you also have stuff where you're like, okay, I'm going out with this couple. Do I like them enough to whip out the Balenciaga? No. They can wear I can wear Gap.
can
Around
wear
them,
Gap
I'll
with
wear
them.
Gap.
It's funny because I usually pace it out. I usually save it for something. My wife is exact opposite.
My wife is too.
She'll be wearing it within hours sometimes.
Like
I'm
hit hard.
Look
Like,
at that.
What? How do you even do that?
Yeah.
You just got that.
How'd you put that on so fast?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's hilarious. We have a joke about it actually because
Yeah.
she'll always either wear it that day or the next day. She's rocking her new thing.
Whereas
Yeah.
I'll buy something new and it might sit in my closet for like
Yeah.
weeks
Yeah.
until I'm ready to be like,
I don't-
okay,
I'm the same
you're
way.
ready to enter my rotation.
I bought, so funnily enough, so when I went to the Masters in 2022, I bought like 4 or 5 different polos because I was like, maybe I'll never be there again. They are unopened because I'm like, when is the right time to use them? Like, to me, I'm like,
It's coming up, man, pretty soon.
Well, I'm like, we have to be at like, I don't know what course, like somewhere like Bandon, somewhere like that. Like a once in a lifetime course where I can walk out with the Masters logo. Now, I'm also pretty average at golf. So if I'm going to turn up on the tee with like the special embroidered green one, not even the yellow one, like the green like Masters one that's like for the members, I better be good at golf. And
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Those bad boys never be never be
they're
over.
gonna be pristine condition until 2025.
How do you guys talk to your kids about style? Like when your kids, like my kids go to a private school, so they have to dress like my boys dress in ties and a uniform every day. My girls dress in skirts. And obviously, that's still from a time past, I think, in ways like forcing them to.
Yeah.
I did not grow up having to wear a uniform every day. Did you in your
did.
school? I thought you did. Did you?
I did it for grade school.
Yeah,
like
'cause you were
grade
in-
school
you were-
until middle school.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys talk to your kids about it, or how do you think your kids actually look at you? They're younger, but how do they think they look at you when you get ready for the day? Do they mention anything or think about it?
Funny you said it. My eldest has an eye for fashion.
Oh yeah.
She dresses herself, but she can color coordinate outfits to the point where if I turn up like looking like whatever, like in the morning to get her dressed, she will literally say, "Dad, those don't match." It's so bizarre. Like I feel like as a
So do
kid,
you go back upstairs and then change?
yeah.
Go
Nice.
back up, Dad. Go back upstairs and change.
Nice.
I can't figure out if she has style or my wife is whispering to her to change that stuff.
She's the mouthpiece.
I think I've shared it before. I have such a like elaborate morning routine that like the kids are always hovering around. So they like are aware of like the concept of getting ready. And like my 2 older girls actually love the concept of getting ready in the morning. Like they'll get ready like around the same time that like I'm like in the bathroom.
Do any of you have your girl has like wavy hair? Your girls have wavy hair, but not like super curly.
No,
right?
it's not super curly. As they've gotten older, it's straightened out a little bit.
Yeah, and your girls all are
All
straight.
straight.
hair,
Yours,
yeah.
you have a
So I've
ton
got
of
this
curly.
curl, which they wake up and it's like Albert Einstein
I mean,
hair.
I get that from
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And it is like, so getting ready in the morning is like this whole process where there's like lots of moisturizers, lots of this, lots of, it's a big process
about
for
for
the
the
kids.
kids?
Right. All right. So I got 10 10 dad truths, okay?
Okay.
And we're just going to walk down. I don't know if this is sort of like a version of rapid fire.
Okay.
So 10 funny dad style truths. So
Okay.
Every dad has the jacket. There's always one jacket that never gets replaced no matter how old or ratty it is.
Yeah.
Truth?
Truth.
Yeah.
Green bomber jacket.
Green bomber jacket. Do you have one?
I have a green zip-up jacket as well that it has holes in it and it's still in my closet
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
You guys don't have old enough sons yet, but all of my jackets from like, and I put on a lot of weight. Like I've started, and that is absolutely a flex. I put on a lot of weight. But when I
We'll
first
cut
got
that
married,
out, so don't worry. Flex all you want, bud. Yeah.
from when I first got married, because I was much lighter when I first got married. So all my sons have adopted my jackets. So I get to see all my jackets recycled as they wear.
And they're
So
probably
cool.
back in style now, given the age of your
Oh
kids.
yeah, absolutely. Company T-shirts multiply. So conference swag and company shirts quietly seem to take over the closet. So do you guys have a lot of like company like logoed or just?
All too much. And when we moved house, my wife made me throw most of it out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So it's funny you mentioned that. So like my wife's always forcing me to give away stuff, and I'm like to Goodwill or whatever. She's like, just you should do a purge every now and then.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, well, I'm not going to purge something that's got like either one of my company's logos on it or something I got or something like your name's on it or something like that. I just don't like doing that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would I do that? I don't want to see my company's logo in a Goodwill store.
Sure.
And she's like, what does it matter? So yeah, I have way too, even if they're ratty too. Like they're not like,
That might be good marketing if we just go to like a bunch of these Goodwills and just
Just dump them in.
dump it off.
Yeah, I got a stack that's too big of you just
yeah.
yeah.
Water bottles I won't throw away. Company
You
water bottle
won't?
swag? No, I'm like,
How many
these-
Yetis do you think you have?
So many. Swells, Yetis, like all of them. Like
I
won't
have
put- yeah.
I have way too many Yetis. Like I thought the Yeti thing was done, but I still get this year alone. I probably got 6 new Yetis.
Yeah.
It's
stay.
hilarious. It's
Yeah.
shocking. It's
They
shocking. All right, comfort always wins. So you basically try something out and say, yeah, obviously you don't do this, but can I stand this for the day? So you pop on a pair of shoes and you're like, can I handle these for the day?
Will not wear it.
Right?
Will not wear it.
No chance.
No.
Like
Yeah.
I'm rocking Brooks right now. What do you got? You got a version of Brooks, I think.
Hooks, Hokas.
Oh, those are Hokas, whatever.
Got
I-
some Pumas.
yeah, like if I'm not comfortable the moment I put on my shoes or whatever, I'm like, nah.
I have an aversion to labels. Every label I have gets cut out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if I buy,
That doesn't make it scratchy.
yeah.
Oh, you
Does
mean
make
you mean
sense.
like your internal labels?
Internal
I
labels.
thought you meant like external.
No,
like,
no,
I don't
yeah.
like the Nike or the
horse and
Balenciaga
the North Face or whatever. No, the internal label gets cut out every
I
single
will say
time.
that the only thing that I would stand to be uncomfortable in is I have a tuxedo. It's really nice. I
That he wears at the weekend.
I barely fit in this thing. I mean, literally, I barely fit in this thing. Like
Yeah.
getting up and down is I got to be careful. Got to go slow.
We're making some wine when
But
you get
it
up and
does
down.
look really good. And I'm like, if you had to do it, if you guys had to do it, would you
Yeah.
squeeze in something that's
Yes.
uncomfortable?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, absolutely. If it's like a suit, or
Wedding
something like
suits and
that.
stuff like that. Yeah, for sure.
How about your lawn outfits? Do you guys have like outfits that?
Yeah.
I'll make it broader, not just lawn outfits, but like, okay, I'm going to be doing something that'll probably get dirty. You have a specific outfit you'll rock for that?
I
Yes.
do, for sure.
Yeah.
I have a haircut T-shirt too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, your wife cuts your hair as well.
She
So my
does.
wife cuts my hair. You go to a
funny.
barber, right?
Yeah.
I don't have a haircut T-shirt. I just
Well, I used to just
I'm
strip.
all
I used to strip.
natural.
No, I used to be all au naturel, and then like she'll cut like my father-in-law's hair at the same time,
Yeah.
and then mine, and just walking out my Lululemons to my father-in-law didn't feel
Didn't feel right?
Yeah, it didn't.
Oh, that's great.
How about hats? Hats. They're an essential equipment for dads. Truth? False? True?
Yeah, true. I got to say though, like I'm famous for like buying a hat at the store and be like, this hat looks pretty good. Coming home and I'm like, this thing's terrible. Why did I buy this hat?
I have the same problem. I have so many hats, and
Yeah.
I have 3 that I wear maybe. I probably have
Yeah.
15 hats.
Yeah.
And there's like one that I really like,
The chief dad officer one. Obviously.
2 that I might wear, and then all the rest are like, I can't
I'm
wear
the
these.
exact same way. And the funny thing is my wife has an amazing hat head. Every hat looks amazing on her. So I'm just like, take it.
I do
take
the same
it.
thing with my wife.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
put it on to feel like I look like a kindergartner. I'm like, why do I look like a kindergartner with this hat
Yeah.
on? My wife's like, nobody's going to ever think you're a kindergartner. You're
They
a
will now.
41-year-old man with 11 children.
You walk out of the house, someone says, you forgot your lunch pail? I knew it.
I like how hats look. I hate what they do to my hair, so I very rarely wear them during the week.
Yeah. Are you a weekend guy? Like weekend?
Yeah, and then I commit to it for the day.
I'll wear a backwards hat. Like that's typically where I'll rock a hat on.
Right, no
90s
one's
kid,
going to think you're a
90s kid.
kindergartner. Yeah.
Yeah, I can rock a backwards hat. It
90s
looks
kid,
fine. I
man,
just want to
yeah.
wear it frontwards.
Yeah, I see that.
True or false? Cargo shorts refuse to die.
They refuse, and I will never, ever, ever wear them.
Never cargo shorts. You had to be a cargo
Oh
short
man,
guy, right?
yeah. I wore cargo shorts up until
Up until
this
yesterday.
morning, yeah.
3 days ago. No, cargo shorts were like that baggy.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it was
I
just
wore
it was
cargo
like
shorts
it was like an extra bonus in the bag because you used to carry around so much stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, now I got no cargo pants left. They're
They're
gone.
coming back though. Just to let you guys know, cargo
Really?
pants are back in full force.
Really?
Yep, cargo pants, baggy cargo pants are back in full force.
See, I feel like the tech pant took over because there's like zippered pockets, but they're hidden inside. You know
for,
what I mean?
for our age
Yeah.
group maybe, but
Yeah.
for young kids, like
It's
even
cargo.
young kids, like the athleisure you were talking about. My kids don't wear any.
I don't like the
athleisure.
shine of those pants. That's the only downside to them. They
Of
look
what?
like golf pants, like athleisure wear pants.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of that either. I've got a couple pairs. They're fine, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't like how it's all just like polyester or
Yeah.
whatever. All right, real quick. I don't want to keep this going on, but okay. When something fits perfectly, buy 3.
Oh, always.
We just talked about
Buy
your
way
your
more. Yeah.
shoes. I'm the same way with shoes. Like I used to always make fun of my dad.
Yeah.
Because he'd find a pair of shoes and he'd go buy like 7 pairs. And
Isn't
you're
it
like,
funny the things that your parents or your dad
dude.
would do that like you just find yourself doing?
yep, it's hilarious. How about the dad shoe is real? You find a comfortable sneaker and basically you're like, I could care less how trendy this is or not. I'm rocking these things.
Within reason.
See, I'm within reason too. Like I still like a good like looking shoe.
Yeah.
And I don't like the way sometimes like your feet will look in, whatever shoe.
Yeah, I agree.
Whatever.
Same. Yep.
Hoodies solve almost everything.
Yes.
Yep. Cold mornings, travel, errands. When you guys travel on a plane with your kids,
Almost
what do you
always
get?
hoodie.
Hoodie.
Do you guys go pull over or zip up?
I'm a pullover.
Yeah.
I'm a pullover. The reason why is I don't like how the zipper gets all funky in
Yeah,
front.
I agree.
Yeah.
It buckles up a little bit different. So I'm definitely.
Let me ask one then. Quarter zip or hoodie?
Oof.
I'm a quarter zip over a hoodie guy.
I would take a hoodie. I mean,
Really?
yeah. Obviously, corporate settings you can get away with quarter zips pretty much anytime.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
in terms of like variability, they're better. But
Yeah.
I like hoodies.
Yeah.
They're just comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Pop them up. You can take a nap. That's it. And then dad style becomes practical, right? Eventually, men really could care less about impressing anybody, and you slowly but surely just go, listen, I'm comfortable. I don't really care.
It's like the episode we did about innocence. It like trickles away over time. It's not like one
Right,
day
yeah.
you wake up.
No.
Same with
Right.
working out. It's not like one day you wake up and go, I'm never going to work out again, or I'm going to, never wear skinny jeans again or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It just very slowly chips away, and you look in the mirror and you're like, I've been wearing the same baggy pants for the last 3 days.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, great. Let's wrap it up. Any good ideas or any good what do we call it?
I've got a dad interest.
Dad interest? Yeah, any dad
hold on.
interests?
Let me pull this up. So, guys, I was in Florida recently,
Mm-hmm.
and when you have your first kid, you find yourself like super, restricted by naps, and you're kind of like counting things like ounces of milk drank and like all that kind of stuff. And we were less like that with our second, and this time around with twins, we are trying to be way, way, way more laissez-faire parents. And so we go on this trip, and nap times. Sometimes you feel like trapped with naps when it comes to kids. But we discovered this company called Wonderfold, and Wonderfold has this wagon that we would just go out for the day, and we'd pop our 2 twins in it, and we would just walk around, and they would just be napping in this thing.
Yeah.
And it's the most incredible thing. Like they just found like a way to like get them out the sun every single time. And I'll show you guys a picture in a second, but it literally was a game changer. So
With the canopy, like the built-in canopy.
Yeah.
And
Now, are they just laying in the wagon, or is there like a seat in there for like?
They've got like
they got multiple
configurations.
configurations.
Okay,
But hold
If you
on.
want to show and tell, you can swing by the house, Matt. We've got
Yeah,
one
there
in
we
the
go.
garage
There we
that
go.
you no
But
longer
like, look at
need.
this. Like the viewers won't be able to see this, but you literally just have them like
Yeah.
napping.
Yeah.
They're just hanging out in this
that's
thing.
cool.
Unbelievable.
So now my kids use mine. Like they cart each other around in the yard. They push each other around because we have one, but
Yeah.
we have no more kids.
Yeah.
There are no more babies. So they'll like put like a bunch of kids in them and they use it like whatever. And they
Nice.
run them around the
Yeah,
yard.
yeah. So that's my dad interest for the
That's
for
awesome.
the week.
That's good.
The Wonderfold.
That's awesome.
All right, Matt. Why don't you take us home?
Yeah, look, guys, if you have a pair of 15-year-old pants in your closet, then you fit right in around here. But no, we appreciate you guys listening. Find us on social media at Chief Dad Officers and leave us a comment. Let us know some topics to talk about. We want you to be part of the community, and we appreciate you listening.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.